Hello everyone, this is Sunset2 and welcome to a vanilla tutorial for Fabric. I've just mixed in the 1.13 and 1.14 mods just because I was testing something, so ignore that. I'm just going to go back a bit with those. Yep, and there we go. I'll just add that new one back because I don't mind, and they're back in there. Okay, that's fine. So, because I was mostly testing like mix and write overs and a bunch of other stuff if that's possible, and because since the file's updated whenever I use Rift, I'm assuming. Anyways, I've got the Fabric profile there obviously, which you can also see from here as a zone. It pops up to the top just like how Rift does, whilst Forge ones end up at the bottom. And yeah, I'll be showing you how to. What I'll be looking into obviously is the .jar here. I did try that one and I was looking for a JSON object, but I helped with fixing that, well, reporting that needed to be fixed at least, and this one's come out, and that's how I got this version here. So that's now been fixed a few minutes ago after starting this video. So yeah, what you want to do though, is download the file, which is obviously that big. You double click it. I'm assuming it should let me do it again, even though I'm not going to click the buttons. And obviously you've got your location you want to put stuff, which I've just got it on the main one here. And then you've got the mapping version, you've got the loader version, which is obviously similar to what is here. And then, where is it? Create profile or not, which obviously I ticked create profile since I wanted to create a new one. I wasn't updating it, I guess you could say, would be the reason to untick that. You click it and it should say done, and where it says in place ready to install, but since I've already got one, I'm not going to do that. Other than that, I've got my mods here. Obviously if you put anything with Rift or Fabric, it won't recognize them in mods like so. Technically Forge doesn't either, but I have had it where it has recognized inside these sorts of folders right through the mods folder. So I don't know what the case is, but for the sake of doing this, obviously I've put certain Rift mods away on purpose. Even though they don't technically conflict with Fabric, I thought I'd just put them away for the sake of this tutorial. So after you've installed it, you can recognize the profile there. It's got TNT there, and yeah, you pretty much load it up and you're good to go. I'll put in another mod that's a bit more obvious in terms of blocks in this tutorial, in comparison to mod menu being the obvious of a new sort of like the Forge mod options, I guess you could say, and then Forge API being the core library API sort of situation where every mod needs to access something from it. So yeah, I do have an older version here because I was testing stuff, but I might actually use a newer one just in case. I'll be right back. Okay, got them. The only reason I was using the older Fabric is because of when it showed up certain things like so. I thought, oh okay, is this its own thing or is it not related to that? But then once I saw the actual you know, the window saying in that way you specify, and then I realized those, I was like, oh, I don't actually need to worry about that. So I've got this set up. It doesn't take too long. It just downloads about, I guess, 18 megs worth of stuff. Only small amount, I guess, not hopefully bigger if it's interpreted that way. And yeah, now that I've got this set up, it should be good. And I'll have to start a new world, I feel, just for the sake of this, since I don't actually have a 1.14 world with Fabric, obviously. I've only got 1.14 Snapshot worlds, which I could use those, but I'm just thinking of starting fresh, like I have with this instance, with Fabric on vanilla. Let's see, almost getting there. We're almost there. There we go. We have 3 mods loaded. My example, what we're accessing right now, and the one thing that every mod needs to access. So we'll go into a new world I haven't created yet. I think I've got some 1.14s in here. Yeah, there we go, a lot further back though. Okay, so we'll go that. We'll go, just for the sake of this, 1.14 Fabric on vanilla tutorial, and we'll set it up. I could technically skip this, but sometimes I'm like, it's getting close enough as it is, so I almost feel like I don't want to cut and then move on. And we're in. Got our bonus chest over there. I'll just game mode. Oh, I didn't put game mode numbers in here. Of course I'd forget to do that. And let's see. If I go torch, we've got our dwarf torches. If I go coal, we've got our charcoal block. We've got our dwarf coal, we've got our dwarf charcoal. So they work. And that's that. Thanks so much for watching, and goodbye. If you'd like to check out some mod spotlights, I definitely have some.